guys, this is Bearded Ink. I am your host again, Lauren, and this is my co-host, Chelsea.
Hi.
And we're going to start out again with another shot. Hopefully we don't spill it this time.
Oh, a little better.
Didn't spill it that time. Alright, so we're missing our honeys while they're on their, my husband's on his bachelor thing.
They went and left us.
Yes, so we're just going to pop on here and just talk about a few things. We're going to talk about how I met my husband and how Chelsea met her husband. So if you want to go first.
Yeah, sure. So Ross and I actually met on Facebook dating, which is like a lot of people don't recognize that it's like a whole separate like online dating site, and it matches you with people.
It's a like separate?
Yeah,
thing?
it's a separate site.
I didn't know that.
And it matches you with people that you have a friend in common with. And so our one friend in common is this guy named Cole, who Ross went to high school with, but I was friends with in high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, now neither one of us is friends with him now. We don't. I've not seen him since I was probably 17.
Well, thank God y'all are friends, like mutual
right,
friends.
yeah, but like we stayed Facebook friends over the years.
Y'all should have sent him like a little thank you thing.
Right,
like, thanks
he
for
liked
being
our wedding
mutual
pictures,
friends.
and we were like, oh man, we should have sent him something.
That's so funny. That's crazy. I did
Yeah.
not know Facebook had their own dating.
Yeah, because they're a whole, like if you look on your phone, if you pull up the like
Jot that down
Facebook thing, there's a little
No, I'm
heart
just
down
kidding.
there, and if you click it, then you can like sign up for the,
That is so cool.
yeah.
Hmm.
So that's how we met, and we met like during the middle of like COVID, quarantine, lockdown,
wow.
and
All
fell in love, and here we are.
so cute.
Yes.
Me and Austin met at a bonfire one night. I was going through a little rebel phase.
It's the best phase.
He's older than me, so I was of legal age, don't worry. And anyway, I was going through this little rebel phase, and like I was not looking to meet anybody. I was just going to hang out with friends and stuff. And I showed up, and I was like, oh my gosh, who is that guy right there? He had a beard, he was tatted. I was like, oh, he's hot. But I was like, he probably has a girlfriend or something. Well, long story short, he didn't have a girlfriend. I went up to him and talked to him first, actually, and it's all history from there.
And here we
He
are.
found me on, I believe, social media, social media. I believe it was Instagram he found me on and followed me, and then added me on Snapchat. And then
Slid into the DMs.
Yep, we did. And we actually had a mutual friend, too. I went to school with one of his friends, Bobby, and he added me on Snapchat because of Bobby, because Bobby and stuff. So we started talking through that, and it's all history from there. So,
All worked out.
yep.
4 kids later.
Yep, I know, 4 kids later, it was a lot. So if you could describe Ross, how would you describe Ross?
Ross is, he's really shy at first. Like he's the kind of person that's kind of hard to get to know. But he is very goofy, and he's always like trying to make people laugh. He's always joking, and he is. I think that he is generous in quiet ways. Like anytime we see like a homeless person on the street, he'll always like roll his window down and hand money out. But he like never tells anybody about it.
Yeah.
And he's just.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing something kind, just that's people get on my nerves when they do something kind and have to post about it.
Yeah.
Like if you're coming from the heart, like it shouldn't matter if anyone knows about it or not.
Exactly.
Well, I remember working with Ross because remember I worked at
That's
Club,
right, you did.
And him and Austin were already kind of friends and stuff when I started working there. And we had breakfast, like me and Austin had the same breakfast and everything together, breakfast times, and Ross always sat with us, and he was always so quiet. So now that we started hanging out with y'all, I feel like I get a little bit,
a little bit more every time.
Yeah, I do. But he is quiet, but he seems super sweet. Austin, there's like 2 words I can describe him, and it's a sweet asshole, basically. No other words for it. He is so sweet, but I'm not saying he's an asshole to me,
yeah,
but
just
he
in general.
just speaks his mind. He does not care what anyone thinks about him, but he's also he has a very good heart.
One of the things that I like noticed very quickly about Austin when I met him is like he is very outspoken. He does not care what anybody
He
thinks.
does not.
But he like so much wants people to like be in his home, and he loves to have his friends here and his family here, and he just wants like everybody be here and get along.
Yes.
And so, like, that's one of the things that I think that, like, is a redeeming quality, because, like, on the surface, you just get
if you don't personally know Austin, you're like, he's an asshole.
Yeah, like, on the surface, you just get the abrasive.
You do. But if you really get to know Austin, he is a friend like no other. He would be there for anybody. He's been there for so many friends, and they are not there for him like that. He's just such a good heart, and he's very family-oriented. Mm-hmm. He wants to be, like, around his family or with his close friends. Like, that's all he is about. So he's a sweetheart, but he's an asset. Anyway, we're gonna jump off here. We just wanted to jump in and be like, hey, while they're on their bachelor trip. Sorry if you heard my little 3-year-old in the background. She's down here playing with us. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time.